What's good, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Welcome to another episode of Creativity
Unsheathed.
I'm Ollie-O-Rey.
And I'm Nino.
And yes, we are brothers.
That's for sure.
And this is a show where we feel
You won't have to worry about Gilligan being on the island.
Oh man. And then today on that island we're looking at
Year 1, Green Arrow.
and Oliver Queen is being portrayed by the creative team of Andy Diggle and Jock. And they put him on this stranded island, giving him his origin. This origin was used in the critically acclaimed TV show on CW, Arrow. But it's also rumored that this creative team didn't even get credit on the show, using this material as flashbacks, for at least for season 1 for the most part.
Yeah.
They did create a character with, named Diggle, to reference Andy Diggle, but I don't know if that was enough, and the dispute is still going on.
Right.
But I don't know if the show's still going on. Fell off season 1.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it's being known, and it's like another Joel Schuster and
Jerry Siegel type deal with Superman.
But hopefully that's not the deal, and the creative team get what they've earned, and for putting out good work and giving DC more material for them to work on,
right.
To produce in shows, movies, and so forth.
Yeah, making a franchise out of these characters,
But for this story, we're gonna dive into it, and
it's a pretty good story. A 6-issue miniseries. So they're on you're doing a lot of extreme adventuring.
So this whole thing, the creative team behind The Losers, which also became into a film, they got together on this, and they reunite to tell a definitive origin, of the Emerald Archer, Oliver Queen. So it's like a ends up on on a maroon deserted island, and it's throughout the journey of this, it's obvious the precursor that you see on the show, like Oliver Queen, and not centered in his life, no direction, not unfocused.
Yeah, just blowing money and
just being that the playboy that he wants.
Living
wants
that
to be.
reckless life, right?
Yeah.
Because he has so much money, do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The real bow and arrow
That he's gonna later use and find on the island.
Yeah.
And he's gonna learn how to master.
He really wasted here. Yeah, see.
It's cool to get behind Oliver Queen, just knowing that he cleaned himself up and he
Turned his life around.
Yeah, he wanted to do good and be good, and he really set the Queen name on a better pedestal.
Yeah.
Made
a better name for himself.
I want to read this.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, snap.
Right? That's why I want
The
to read
good
it.
creator.
He does awesome monsters, but I want to read it.
Totally suits his style.
It was under the radar for me. For Eric Powell. Back to Oliver Queen, it's like you can really relate to him. It's like when you are down in your luck, it's like, are you gonna just sit there and not do anything?
Right.
Of course, you want to better yourself, and
right.
leave some mark on this realm.
It's like how you gonna react to your situation.
Yeah.
So his best friend backstabs him, or supposedly thought it was best friend. But if later on you'll see why, and there's another surprise. So they go at it. His best friend gets the old 1-2. And Oliver Queen gets the roundhouse to the face. A little wrestling. Yeah, he gets knocked out by a headbutt. See, so his friend, he's like, you can't really trust anyone either. So, yeah, man. Hope we have a good quote for this issue. Flip flops. Summertime guys, get them. Get them.
Product placement.
Yeah, man. Doesn't matter what brand, as long as you get them. It's beach season. It's beach season. So hope you don't end up on the island like Oliver Queen.
Yeah. So originally it was supposed to be like a 4-part story, but it was so good and well received by like Green Arrow fans that they had to extend it to 6 issues.
It's pretty good, pretty quick read, but it totally plays out like a series, like a movie.
Definitely. And you kind of see why, CW went with that route and to use the material as is. And but if you see this in the wild, definitely support the creative team, because if that rumor is true that they didn't get credit, then shoot, like trade sales may help. I don't know the exact numbers that the creative team gets, but
or buy any of their books.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be the Green Arrow, as long as you get Diggle or Jock.
Yeah, if you see those creators' names on the shelf,
get the losers. Get the losers.
Exactly.
Yeah, get that trade. Or issue, whatever you find it in.
Yeah, definitely, support them.
Who doesn't want street cred? Nice.
Oh, man. But, so it's like, I like Green Arrow. I think he's one of my, top 5.
For sure, because, who doesn't want to take archery and shoot you, shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to show you how he gets off this island and what he does, because we don't want to spoil the story for you guys. And like we mentioned, we want you all to support and go out and support these artists if you're really into it, or if the show is enough for you. But if you want the original material and what it looks like,
pick it up.
Yeah,
pick it up.
It's a good art. I think the way Jock executes, I think this whole sequence here, it's the way he executes the tension, the stare down.
Oh yeah, I totally feel like a total movie right there.
And it's like, what's gonna happen? He really, it's really well paced. Even with this ad here, it still helps with the pace, because
right.
That turn page action. I think that's really hard to do sometimes when you're trying to do the storytelling, and when it comes down to intense scene stare down.
Yeah, because you don't know where they're gonna put in that advertisement, right?
Yeah, or how long you want to prolong it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you prolong it too long, you just drag the story, and
you hit the beats just right.
Especially seeing this art different from when he worked with Scott Snyder on those Batman stories, because he goes really dark.
Yeah.
And use a lot of silhouettes and stuff like that. So it's like, of course it's Batman, so the tones are going to be completely different. So it's good to see two sides to Jock's style on how he executes a story. And
he actually used kind of like paint for those, huh?
Yeah.
He used paints on the Batman.
And it seems like the way he sketches too, this really spontaneous lines drawn, but he knows where he's gonna go with it.
Yeah.
But of course, with something more structured and storytelling, I don't think he's going that loose. It's like you really gotta give it up to Jock and what he does. And I really admire Andy Diggle's writing, because he really knows how to do that mission, high risk. Type adventures, just going off of the losers. And there's another book that he did, Rat Catcher, and that's like a like spy versus spy type of story. Yeah, so
cool.
it's really high action, real high impact. So he really knows how to do action. So I'm trying to say. And
Probably catch it. I'll read. Check that out.
whatever floats you guys' boat. If you like the TV show, and wonder where it came from, this is where it
No
did.
pun intended.
Floats
your boat. Or like archery, or you're taking archery. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, definitely. But so
Get you inspired.
definitely save it whatever bin that you find them in. Just give it a good home. Support the creators. Look them up. Look up their.
Look all the books.
Yeah. And, we'll end this episode with another motivational quote for you all to go forward with. And this one is by David B. Norris. And he states, "How you spend your time is more important than how you spend your money. Money mistakes can be corrected, but time is gone forever."
This is perfectly this right here, Green Arrow.
Right? You know what I mean?
Right?
It's like, you can't take your money with you.
That's how you spend your time. And look the time that he spent on the island, look what he did.
Yeah,
Look what he learned.
Yeah, he got himself off the island, learned archery, learned how to survive.
Yeah.
And that money can't bring them to the island.
Right.
There's no bank where you can cash out and whatever.
Yeah.
But he brought his island smarts.
Right. His knowledge, his wisdom.
Survivor skills.
It's these characters that people can't take away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Money can come and go, but that will always make you money. Or if that makes any sense.
Take the time to take the time to build on yourself.
Know yourself. Know what you want. Know who you are.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah.
That's more important. To go forward with, because you can spend all your money on the flashiest clothes just to impress people that you don't even like.
Yeah, and you still feel empty, man.
Right? And it's like, what's the point of that? So invest in yourself with stuff, with positivity. With stuff that really gets you going every day. It's like
makes you get up in the morning.
Whatever sparks that creativity in you. It's like anything can be creative. Archery. It can be. A good art to get into,
for sure.
But there's plenty of outlets for creativities, for anybody to get into, and there's plenty of time and room for everybody. You just got to do it.
Yeah.
Just get up and do it. You don't wear Nikes on your feet for no reasons. If you do wear Nikes, but you just do it.
Yeah.
So no one else is gonna do it for you, and money can't buy everything.
Yeah.
So.
And you can't take it with you.
No, definitely not.
So just make your time worthwhile.
Yeah,
spend it right, wisely. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. So do good, be good.
Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.